I hate when I'm scrolling on my personal TikTok page and I see people complaining about the price of an item. And it's an item that you wouldn't expect to be cheap anyway, right? If you want cheap, there are options for that. But understand that when you get cheap, you get cheap. But how can we turn this into a lesson so that you feel comfortable charging more high ticket prices in your business? I'm in the market for a new couch. I really want a nice one, something that's gonna last me a long time. I don't wanna have to buy a new couch every year. So I'm okay with like putting some extra money. So because of that, I've started to get some ads on my TikTok page, and I've seen some comments of people complaining about the price of the couch. So when I'm looking at this couch and I'm like, okay, it's from 7th Avenue, like I'm looking at the commercials, I can tell that this is not a little rinky dink Amazon couch. I'm not gonna get it for probably less than a couple $1,000s, right? But that's the thing, I'm okay with that as a buyer because, and I made a video about this and I'll try to tag it below, but I understand that for me as a buyer, I care about quality. I care about longevity especially. I hate buying cheap shit just to have to rebuy the same cheap shit. When if I just bought the thing good the first time and I spent a couple extra dollars, I would have had clothes forever. And I see this in my own wardrobe. I have clothes that I've gotten from Shein that I don't have anymore, that have shrunk, that have now become pajama shirts. But then I have clothes that are older than I am that I've gotten from thrift stores, and they are beautiful and I get so many compliments from it. But I say that to say I get so pissed off when I see people like, oh, well, that's too expensive. Like, oh my God, $17 for a burger. I'm like, you're eating a beef Wagyu burger. So what my whole point is, guys, when you're selling your own products and services and you're trying to figure out how to price them, pricing, you have to remember, is not about the actual thing. So for example, I went to DC with my boyfriend. We got this beef Wagyu burger and I saw it on TikTok first. And before I went, I saw people saying things like, $17 for a burger. That's crazy. I could go to Safeway and I could go make 10 burgers and whatever. Okay, cool. But we're not going to sit up here and pretend that a beef Wagyu burger is the same as going to Safeway and having to go buy all of the ingredients yourself. You're making a very average meal, which is fine. But like, I like going to DC. I like going to that specific restaurant because it's a vibe. DC in itself is a vibe. So when I'm going to this restaurant, I'm not just getting the burger. I'm getting an opportunity to spend time with my partner. I'm getting a date night. We're going out on the town and then we're going to try something really cool or really new, and it's fun. So to me, $17 is nothing. $17 is what I expect to pay for an experience like that. Do you get what I'm saying? And yes, I could go to Safeway. I could go get a 6-pack of burgers with all the ground beef and get all my materials for the same price or about the same thing. But again, we're not going to pretend that it's going to be the same experience. I have to go out and